This is the ultimate charm offensive. Britain and others have figured out you've got to charm Donald Trump, that he likes pomp and circumstance. He likes being cultivated, if you will. He likes being treated as royalty himself. And so the charm offensive is for his ego and the manifestation of whatever that can look like. You've got the tariff issues between these two countries. They seem to have worked that out, but it wasn't good for Britain because they're paying more tariffs now. Now, this tech deal, this is the payoff pitch, right? This is a deal that's going to bring money and jobs to UK, that's got a pretty flat economy, and that's how you shoehorn in. You got to live with the tariffs, right? But I'm bringing economic prosperity to your country with American companies who are going to invest billions, create hundreds of thousands of jobs, and so you can live with the tariffs if I'm investing in having my U.S. companies invest in the UK, and that's what's happening right now at a time when the economy in the UK is flat.
Right. This tech partnership, a big deal. It strengthens the alliance between these two nations and leading the way on AI. One of the more sticky issues, though, of course, is Ukraine and also the situation in the Middle East. Let's start with Ukraine. What type of pressure, as President Trump grows more and more frustrated with Putin, might we see come out of these talks from UK and also the European Union?
Well, the European Union and the UK and Western Europe are the ones that are financing the war now. They're paying the U.S. to provide weaponry to Ukraine to be able to defend itself, if not push back. And so that's something that's new and different. But listen, Putin wants Ukraine. He doesn't want war. And Donald Trump just won't put pressure on Putin. Everyone and their mother, including the experts, have said the only way you're going to bring Russia to the table and to have them stop bombing Ukraine is through pressure. And he just won't do it. Last week, he came out and said, you know, if he gave some conditions on sanctioning Putin, well, those conditions don't really matter. Putin continues to bomb Ukraine. He's ignoring the president and really making the president look bad, and yet Trump just won't pull that trigger. I don't know what it's going to take for Trump to pull the trigger, but that's the only way you're going to get Russia to the table with any meaningful discussions, whether it's a land swap or whether it's retreating from Ukraine. It's not going to happen without the pressure, and only the U.S. can bring that level of pressure.
Tom was just mentioning the situation in the Middle East, and from the UK, admitting that, or calling the Palestinian state in Gaza something that probably will not float well with President Trump. What do you make of those discussions and what might come of their meeting this morning to try to bring peace to Gaza?
Now, that's going to be a difficult discussion because they're on opposite sides of the issue. The reality is that Donald Trump, again, won't put pressure on Israel, and Israel is ignoring the president. Even if they're giving them notice of they're going deeper into Gaza, they're just going to take Gaza, and they're going to push the Palestinians out, whether they're Hamas or not. Not sure where they're going to go, because remember, the Arab countries surrounding Gaza and Israel are troubled in regard to taking in those refugees. But Netanyahu has made it very clear where he's going, and he's not giving Palestinians there much choice. And you couple that with the starvation and the UN and international findings of genocide against Israel, it's just really ugly and messy, and really a humanitarian crisis at this point. Political talk about resolution and the devastation of starvation in that region is one thing, but doing something about it. Do something about it. These people are suffering, and there's really no military objective left in Gaza. There's nothing left in Gaza.